Social media is such a large part of our children's lives, but many parents aren't aware of the dangers that threaten their children on social media. These dangers include online predators, online dating, stalking, cyberbullying, online friends, sharing of personal information, and more. Children and teens are being affected more and more by these online dangers. According to the Journal of Adolescent Health in 2010, 65% of online sex offenders use the victim's social networking site to gain home and school information about the victim. In a study done in 2006, 44% of sexual solicitors were under the age of 18.
With the advancement of technology comes a price. Mobile devices have blurred the boundaries between public and private spheres. Online predators have the ability to find out information about a child or teen by tracking their location, communicating with them through social media, and connecting with them by sharing their likes and dislikes that are easily accessible on their social profiles. So now that you're aware of the dangers of social media, what can you do to protect your own child from the dangers online? Parents must know what to look for in the predator, but the predator today is harder to see. More times than not, they are not the scary men in trench coats, the people with binoculars, or the ones who harass through letters. The predators today look and seem just like a normal person. Online meeting offenders are more likely to use online communication to deceive victims. The person driving the van around with candy is now in the homes of many, just hiding behind the screen.
Parents also must understand and recognize the signs that their children give off. If your child is being secretive about online activity, gets upset when he or she can't get online, starts to show obsessive behavior, changes the screen or turns off their device when an adult enters the room, and starts to withdraw from family and friends. Other signs that can be detected are phone calls from unrecognized numbers, receiving gifts, mail, or packages from an unknown sender.
One thing you can do is simply ask your child about their online use. Children aren't that scary. Positive parent-child communication has demonstrated a consistent link to promoting healthy development, and you can build relationships young so they might feel more comfortable talking to you about strangers or the relationships they are building with individuals that are unknown. Children and youth usually will have better trust relationships with adults and peers whose advice and opinions they value. In addition to this, parents who have better communication with their children notice and respond better to subtle forms of children's communication and social behavior. And don't worry, it's okay to repeat the phrase, stranger danger.
Let's learn how to build your skills. Are they talking to someone online? Don't overreact. Instead of overreacting, ask them questions about the issue like, has this online friend asked you personal questions? How did this person befriend you? Have they asked for pictures of you? Have you sent them pictures of yourself? Have they made you feel uncomfortable at any time when talking? Did this friend befriend you without ever meeting you? Know who to go to if your child is talking to someone online. Support groups, the police, and online help such as Cyber, Tipline, Amber Alert, and Family Watchdog are great support systems.
Make sure you explain to your children that this isn't some made-up thing like a centaur unicorn, but an actual danger. You can compare it to crossing the street. Even though it can be dangerous, it doesn't mean it should stop you from ever crossing the street again. You just always have to be aware. Explain to your children what the signs are of a predator. Talk to them about strangers. Kids tend to actually listen, and I'm sure if you let them, they have questions for you too.
Thanks for listening. Hopefully this information has been helpful for both you and your family.